Every day when this girl wakes up, she reaches out her finger to check if her mother is still breathing. Then she puts on her school bag and goes to school. But every time she leaves, tears flow uncontrollably. She worries that her mother will suddenly leave her one day. Lately, her mother has been taking a handful of medicine every night, looking very distressed. At first, she thought her mother just had a common cold, but after this incident, she realized her mother had become a different person. Her mother suddenly started buying her lots of delicious food, and even accompanied her while she played video games. Even her mother, who had never cooked before, learned how to make her favorite seaweed rice rolls. Whatever she asked for, her mother would do her utmost to fulfill. She didn't know why her mother had changed so much, only that her mother had always been very busy, and had never spent so much time with her before. That day was her grandmother's anniversary. Everyone sat together in silence to mourn her grandmother. Suddenly, her mother broke out in a cold sweat. Her vision began to blur, and she eventually fainted from exhaustion. When she woke up, her mother was already at the hospital. The doctor told her brother that the woman was now in the late stages of cancer. Her brother was deeply shocked upon hearing this, but her mother showed no sign of distress. Instead, she smiled at her brother. On the way home, her mother said, "I'm sorry," to them, and asked them to keep it a secret. She didn't want her daughter to know about it. Her brother didn't say anything after hearing this, but after getting out of the car, he couldn't help but cry. After returning home, the girl asked her aunt, "Is my mother sick?" Although her aunt said her mother only had a cold, the girl still believed her aunt was lying. Looking into her aunt's eyes, the girl guessed the truth. Tears kept flowing from the corners of her eyes. She begged her aunt not to tell anyone, saying her mother didn't want her to be sad, so she would pretend she didn't know about it. The next day, the girl heard her mother vomiting in the bathroom, but she remained calm. She held back her tears and walked out, because if she went in to comfort her mother directly, her mother would only feel more distressed. On the way to school that day, the girl suddenly said she didn't want to go to school, and wanted to spend the whole day playing with her mother. Her mother didn't get angry when she heard this. She took her back home right away, because she knew she didn't have much time left. She cherished the time she had with her daughter. Although they didn't do anything that day, they just lay on the sofa at home all day. They both felt very happy. That night, her mother looked at her daughter's photo, and tears kept falling down her face, because she knew that in her lifetime, she wouldn't be able to live to see her daughter get married. To make up for her daughter, the mother, who was a wedding dress designer, decided to design a beautiful wedding dress for her daughter before leaving this world. Although she wouldn't be able to attend her daughter's wedding, thinking that her daughter would wear it on her wedding day made the mother very happy. That evening, guests came to the house. The uncle brought his nephew over to visit. As everyone ate in silence, the nephew suddenly placed his spoon into the girl's plate. The girl, disgusted by his dirtiness, refused to eat. Seeing this, the mother could no longer contain her anger, and dragged her daughter into her room. She wanted her daughter to break this bad habit, for when she grew up and married, no one would tolerate such behavior. However, the daughter's words caused the mother to burst into tears.
장난감 게임 있잖아. 나 때려오잖아. 갖다 버려. 엄마 죽지 마. 엄마 나랑 살아.